Hi everyone, what is up? It's Daniela and I'm so glad you're here. Where have I been, right? I'm like a crazy person. I can't believe I haven't made a video in so long. So I have this super awesome book that I made to share with you. It is a 9x12 envelope, single signature junk journal. What? Single signature? But Daniela, you always make 5, 6 signatures. What is this one? I know. I decided to try it, and I'll tell you what, it's way harder if you ask me, but on the other hand, some things are way easier. So, depends on how much you like bookmaking and the style you like and that kind of thing. So, I was excited to try it. I did start to do, well, I actually did a whole video of making this book, and I didn't get to the end where I would show you the finished product, and it was already, I don't know, 45 minutes, and I said, well, I'm going to show it to you, do a formal flip through, and it's a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and I have a video where I show you how to do it, and I'll link that video in the description. And if you want to see me make one of these, I'm going to be making another one just like it because I made too many pages. I'll tell you that in a second. And I could just make it plain without this kind of stuff just to show you how to do it. Or make it plain and then add the stuff or something like that so it'll be less lengthy. So let's try this for today. Tell me in the comments what you would like, what you think. I don't know. Let me know. So this book is made with, I think there's 24 pages, so 48 then back and front. And I have a big box of my leftovers. But my leftovers aren't like scraps of a cut off piece of paper. I do save them, but it depends. I put them over by my other area where I do my mixed media and watercolor and all that, and I'll use them for something there, but I try not to keep a bunch of paper all over the place because I have enough of a mess. If you could only see this mess. Ay, ay, ay. So, but I do, like at the end of a paper pad, I'll put like the last 4 sheets in with my, in my scraps, and when I only have a few flowers left in a package, I'll put them in there, stuff like that. So that box was packed when we moved, and it was in my bedroom. I was bananas. So I just found it. I was so excited. So this paper on the front was in there. I do not know where it comes from. If anybody knows, let me know, and I'll be glad to give the credit because it's really pretty. So, like I said, he used 9x12, one of those, what are they, manila envelopes? I don't know if that's even right because they're kind of orange. They're not as thick as a file folder. So, use one of them, fold it in half. This is the flap. I use gel medium. I could care less what kind of gel medium I use. So, I just use the Blick Artist Acrylic Matte Medium. So I used that, and these pink flowers are from Prima. There's the box. Prima flowers. These I just bought because I bought some really pretty papers to make other stuff because it's what I do. And then I had some of these, which is like this one, and they're from Kane Company, Amy Butler. I don't know. I don't even know if you can get these anymore. I have no idea. And then this little wood piece was from that's the flowers from the Prima thing. And these are, oh, these are also Prima wood icons. So that's where this bird cage came from. And I had this little black cameo, a little ribbon, and then some random little splashes of acrylic pieces. I want to add some little rhinestones, I think, too. On the side, I have some lace trim that has only a few rhinestones, but I made this super pretty. It's so hard to show you because I can't, you see it's down now. There it is. No, we can't see it like that, so I'm going to hold it like this. So I made this. Okay, I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit. Trying to show you. I made this really pretty bead dangle for the side, and it's on a lobster clasp, and I attached it to the side with a Tim Holtz. How far back were we? Zoom it out. A Tim Holtz thing. Where did I put it? Over there. A Tim Holtz ring fastener. So the signatures were sewn into this. There's a little piece of fuzz here. Cut that off. I usually put glue on the edges of my lace if you wanted a little tip, because I don't want them to do this. Back. Okay, sorry. Look, now I don't know what I was saying. Tim Holtz fastener, lobster claw. This is lace. It's got some diamonds. I didn't care if it had more because the dangly prettiness will be there. The back is the same thing, and this is just a boatload of seam binding and a pretty on a flower brad. So, unwrap this. I don't even remember which way this went. It is so long. I mean, that's a good thing. I wrapped it around twice. I mean, you want to make sure that whoever gets this gets, you know, you want to expand it, you want it to be like this, no problem, you know, so you want to make sure everybody has enough room. And in the inside, I have the green paper and the flower paper over here. See the green and the flower. I did a lot of stamping. I used, these are Stampers Anonymous. I think they're called mixed media. You know, they're the chicken wire and the bubble wrap looking, and then I used a stamp. I don't know who it's from. And there's light words in here. You really can't hardly see them. Also, I have to give a shout out to EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. I used several little tags and stuff from her. One of them was from Victorian Romance, one was from A Time for Roses, and one was from Swallowtail Summer. So be sure to check her out. Her link will be to her YouTube and her Etsy, or one will be in the description as well. Boy, I have a lot of stuff to put in there. It's fine. So with these papers, this is one that's red here. We'll get to and stuff. I'll show you as we go. Were gifted to me from the very sweet Lilibet Lugo from the group Flipbook Pen Pals Fun on Facebook. She is a sweetie and gifted me this paper. Thank you so much, darling. So I put in my typical library card here. And because we put gel medium on both sides, and what I did also was put cardboard in both sides of the envelope and sealed it, it does get round when you squish it hard, but if you push it, it'll straighten right back out, because that gel medium, it protects it if you spill something, and it also helps maintain the shape you want it to be. Eek, move you. I just think it's so pretty, so pretty. Okay, so now I added that paper that was gifted to me in here. More, as you can see, a lot of stamping all over. I'm calling this album, junk journal, Shabby vintage. I don't know. Maybe it's shabby. Maybe it's vintage. Maybe it's neither, but I'm liking it. Put these little postcards in. I made a bunch of handmade flags and tuck spots with some ribbon. I guess I could get closer. And then I'm going to have to zoom out again in a second. So, I don't know. Is that too close? You can't see the bottom? No. Try to even it up. This was from a, here it is, from here. I had a few of these pages. I have no idea who made this. If you know, let me know. It was in the scrap box, but I thought it was pretty. This is tracing paper. Again, we moved, and my children are now 20 and 17. But I still had all these, like, elementary school supplies in my desk. Crayons, colored pencils, you know, all the stuff that they have to write in tracing paper. I was so excited. I coffee dyed all these papers and the tags and doilies and all of it with a French vanilla coffee sample I had. Everything smells so good from it, so that's fun. Then I have these tags that I don't know where I got them from, but I got some things a while ago. This is just a little paper clip from a place called, I think, Judy's Gems. That could have been her. Aren't they cool? They're like checks. So, put a little pink seam binding in the corner. Pop it back in. This is graph paper. And back here was this. I also have so much ephemera from when Altered Arts magazine, who went out of business, but I worked for them for quite some time, and from Stampington and Company sends out like ephemera packs and stuff, and there was Designer World 100 years ago, and I have folders of it, so I actually can't say where some of this is from, but I can tell you I've had a long time, and hopefully if somebody says, oh, Daniela, it was me, remember? I'll be glad to say, yay, I'm so glad I found you. So here's a doily, and then here is a belly band, obviously, but I like to put Velcro on the bottom of my belly bands so that you can get your stuff out easier, but also because this is a tag. These are do craft stamps, and this is just some really cool coffee dyed paper. But then, if you wanted to put something really big in here, you know, you had your book with you, you went out, whatever, and you have big stuff, now you can do it like that. I have to hold the stuff, and look, you have a little opening, see? So you can add more, so I thought that was a fun idea. And another paper clip back here. This I know for a fact is from EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. So pretty. I put a few of them in here. And then here we have a pocket that I made. I have to zoom this out a little bit. It's freaking me out. I'm afraid you guys are not seeing it. But it has some ribbon and stuff and stamping. These are my notorious library cards that I love. I think this is EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. And this, I had all this junk in my drawer. This is a map of the United States. It smells really good because it was coffee dyed, so that's fun. Pop that back in the pocket. I have to hurry. Here is another, this is from EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. In here, I made little envelopes, and the butterfly wings, I made this like an envelope, and the butterfly wings, open it up, and then you can write a note, and then you can put your thing back in here. Fix yourself, butterfly. There you go. And there's little head stuff. And they fit right into this pretty damask bag. I don't know, I bought like a whole bunch of them, I think on eBay or Party City. I can't remember. I tried to punch everything with mortar punches, what I could. I used my Fiskars old school punch and Martha Stewart. I think it's called doily. More tracing paper, another big tag, more graph paper and stamping, this tall tag. I made these paper clips with some of those flowers that I found. I put all of these things in glassine bags. I used ledger paper and book paper, more pretty tags, and this flower stamp. I don't know who it's from. I found it on a stamping block in my drawer. Here we have more, another postcard, piece of ledger paper folded up, doily, more yummies inside a belly band. These are, this was gifted to me or given to me from a swap or a pen pal, and I don't remember who. It's the same tag as before, and then we have this tag underneath with this cool pattern. I think it's 7 Gypsies. I have this here, but I have this one with a flower on it. I might switch that. That looks like EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden. I have to check it out. I think it was from my pen pal in England. Trying to keep everybody here. And here, another tut spot, but this is pretty cool. This is a tuck. And then this is an envelope I made it myself because I had to make it big enough to fit in here. Remember, it's 9 by 12 and pages are 8.5 by 11. And my envelope scoreboard didn't have the right size, so I just made it up. When you open it, there's a compartment, and this pocket is made underneath here. It's one of those holders you hold your coffee in from, I use Dunkin' Donuts, but other places, so your hand doesn't get hot in your coffee. So I covered it with paper and EPHEMERA'S Vintage Garden and that tag paper thing I showed you, all book paper covered. And this is also the middle of the book. So I used my regular embroidery thread to do it, but then I just put a little piece of seam binding there. I didn't want to glue it down, so I kind of left it open and free. In here we have a couple more. This is a Hero Art stamp, and that was from a piece of paper from I don't know who. And we close it, so that's pretty cool, right? Oh my gosh, could you even see all of that? Look, I did the whole there, here, flip, pocket, Dunkin' Donuts cup holder, tuck, and then here, I used this was from Couture Creations, and it's supposed to make your dies pop out easier. I didn't use it for that. It feels like between a tracing paper and a parchment, and it was like cloudy, so I attached it with this Distress Collage medium. I got a 3-pack. It's got, this one is vintage color, a clear one, and a crackly one. I don't know if it's called that, but it was pretty cool. So I have a little tag with bird, library card, and a bird in a cage. Doily, side pocket. What's in here? Just a random postcard from somewhere, I don't know. Back side of the book page and the ledger page. Oh, I haven't been saying this paper was gifted. That's from nobody knows where. This pretty pink paper was gifted. This one was gifted. These were all gifted to me from Lilibet. Here is another tuck. The other side of the tracing paper. Another envelope like before. Another check. Another one of my 3D type, whatever these are, paper clips. Another tuck, because it's another envelope. Open it up. I think that's so cool. I hate it when you get stuff stuck in your thing. Flower tag. Check. Take it to the bank. I put glitter on it too and sealed it. And in here we've got Burn in a Cage, a pretty paper from that, I don't know where it's from, thing. Oh my gosh, just trying so hard to make sure I remember who gave me stuff, where I got stuff, and the names of stuff, and I don't want to take too long. Don't freak out, don't freak out. Daniella, keep it together, woman. Okay, and the back, same thing. Little tag. That was washi stickers from Melissa Francis. That was. And another doily. I was so sad somehow. Don't hold it. I don't know. And then here I put a triple doily tuck. I thought I was snazzy doing that. And this is just an envelope. Little bird on a little tag. And, oh, look, I did put one here too. Bird tag. In the back one. Graph paper, tracing paper. Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Back of that. Lilibet paper. And the very back, same kind of, whatever this paper was, like I told you, awesome. Tag with a butterfly and a bird cage. And that, my friends, is it. 22 minutes. Whew, I was talking my face off, right? So I might add a few more rhinestones or something to the front. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know if you want me to soldier on and put up the instructions, or if you'd rather I just did it blank in a different video. Or if you've seen it enough, let's say you don't need to see it, but I just wanted to give you the option, and I will be selling this, a few other journals, some cards, some of these dangles. I'm hoping to open up my Etsy shop, hopefully the first, second week tops in November. Super excited. But if anybody's interested, my email is in the about me of the YouTube. Let me know. Why not, right? Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, as always, for bearing with me and my mouth and my kookiness and my craziness, because you are all, you over there, you and you, all of you are so awesome. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. Answer some of my wacky questions. And I'll see you next time. Bye.